So now you got a good 40 or 50% left over, and you're trying to divide that amongst yourself, your friends, and your man? No, ma'am. Don't you dare wake up in the morning and you still laying in the bed and you scrolling on social media before you even brushed your teeth yet or had to drink a glass of water. And then I had to deal with the reality of, well, Beyonce has the same amount of hours in the day as I do, and she's getting shit done.
Peace, goddesses. Welcome to my channel. I'm Crystal Divine Queen. This is Evolving Into Her. I'm so glad that you are here, that you clicked onto this video, because this is, listen, Evolving Into Her is just, let me get my thoughts together, because I really want to make sure that I convey what I want to convey to you goddesses, okay? This video, I want to discuss habits to develop now that will lead us to a path of truly bossing up our lifestyle. If we develop these habits, meaning if we make these things that I'm about to share with you habitual routines and rituals within our lives, there's no way we're not going to be able to create a whole new lifestyle for ourselves in 2023. Think about it. It only takes, 25 to 30 days to develop a habit. So what I'm telling you, if you consistently put forth the effort and develop this habit before springtime, which is like another 2.5 months, that's double the time that it takes to develop a habit. Come just springtime 2023, you're going to be a completely different beast. And if you keep on doing it by summer, by fall, by this time next year in winter, like, your whole lifestyle is going to drastically change. And I don't know about y'all, but that sounds good to me. That sounds like something that I want to happen for me and that I'm willing to put the work in to do. So let's get right into these habits to develop that will help you boss up your lifestyle come 2023 springtime, come springtime 2023. The first habit that we need to develop is we need to get into a productive routine. Now, we have a routine, but is it really productive? The point of getting into a productive routine is to develop new habits and let go of our old self and the routine and the habits of our old self, because that routine does not bring us the results that we desire. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here watching my video. I wouldn't be here sitting here making the video. My old self is not a boss. My old self doesn't have a productive routine. My old self isn't living her life on a daily basis, consistently being productive, working towards and achieving her goals in life to boss up her lifestyle. So why would I continue to keep living my life the same way and doing the same habits every single day? I need to get into a productive routine. We need to get into a productive routine, goddesses, if we want to boss up our lifestyle. So I recommend something that I know for a fact will change everything, and that's to get into a rising ritual. Start a rising ritual, aka a morning ritual. I like to call it rising ritual, but it's all the same thing. When you wake up, you need to be pouring into yourself first. Before your feet hit the floor, before you grab that phone, don't you dare wake up in the morning and you still laying in the bed and you scrolling on social media before you even brushed your teeth yet or had to drink a glass of water. No. That is counterproductive. We're not doing that. We letting go of that habit of the old self, and we are developing new habits that the versions of ourselves and our mind would be doing, okay? The bossed up versions of ourselves. They are not allowing the first few moments of their life, of their day, when your brain is, your subconscious mind is open to programming, to program ourselves with some counterproductive activities. No. So cultivate a rising ritual. Figure out the best ways to pour into you and get up every morning and do it. You need to be pouring into yourself before you pour into anybody else. That includes the husband that might be laying beside you in the bed, and the children in the bedrooms down the hallway. You have to put you first. You have to put you first, and that's it. After you map out your rising ritual, the next thing you need to do is you need to map out how your days are going to flow. Now, your rising ritual is automatic. It's going to flow like that every day. Yes, every day you're going to get up early. You're going to do what you got to do to pour into yourself before you start your day interacting with everything else and everyone else in the world. Now, as far as how your day is going to flow when you map it out, it's going to be different every day because we don't do the same things every day. So you have to be flexible when it comes to doing that. But you want to make sure that you're not wasting any time, that you're using every minute of your day valuable. And a bonus tip to doing that is to start having a planner, and not just a weekly planner, but a daily planner where you literally break down the hours of your day. Y'all, when I had a friend who told me she used to do this, and I laughed at her like, what? Why do you plan out? Like, it was so foreign to me. I was like, why do you plan out every day? But when I started to feel like at the end of my day that there wasn't enough time in the day, and then I had to deal with the reality of, well, Beyonce has the same amount of hours in the day as I do, and she's getting shit done. What is the missing link here? The missing link here is that I'm not organized. I don't have things together and planned out. I don't have a productive routine. I just wake up and do whatever I think of at the time. So I had to get organized, and I had to get a daily planner. And the other thing I had to do was I had to create a to-do list. That was something else my friend did that I was just kind of like, what? She would always say, yeah, girl, I gotta look at my to-do list today, and da-da-da-da-da. And, you know, the old version of me didn't get it. But I'm telling you, get you a daily planner, plan out your days, and create a to-do list. And every time you think of something in your mind, you know how you just be going out and about through life and you think of something and you like, oh, I need to do that. And you think you can make a mental note and you'll remember it later on. No. Write it down in your phone, create a to-do list and add it. And then when you have free time, you pull up your to-do list and you get productive, okay? This is how you have enough hours in a day to get everything done, and you don't be feeling at the end of the day like you're behind, or you wake up the following day and you feel behind because you got to do stuff left over from yesterday and you can't get to everything that you had planned today. Now, I will recommend that when you get a daily planner that you get a digital one. I had a paper one for years because I'm a scriber. I like to write. It's very therapeutic for me, and I can just see and visualize things better when I write it down on paper. But over time, it became really, really redundant and really hard. It was hard to stay consistent and disciplined with it because I would have to write out every single detail of my day every day. When you have a digital planner, you can automate things. You can put something in there and then you can set a reminder, so every day at this time it will repeat. And it's just a lifesaver. It's so convenient, and I love it. I love the fact that I went digital. So that's my bonus tip as far as, you know, just getting a productive routine. Get your digital planner, start creating your to-do list, and just map out how every single day is going to flow for you. Be flexible. Give yourself space for the unexpected to happen in life, but put the big important things down on paper. Plan times for you to do things so you can get organized. You can see how much free time you have, so you can have time to tackle your to-do list, and just whatever you declare to be your routine, your productive daily routine, stick to it, okay? Stick to it. And if something doesn't work, like I said, just give yourself grace, room to be flexible, switch it up, and figure out something else that works for you, okay? And as time goes on, you will find your flow. I'm telling you, it's not going to come automatic. The first thing that you map out isn't going to stick for life. Like, you're going to have to tweak it. But the thing is, you're not going to know necessarily what you have to tweak until you start following the schedule. So that's number one. Sorry that one took so long. Let's go right into number two. Some of y'all might not like this, but the second thing you need to do to boss up your lifestyle is to eliminate all distractions. And let's be honest, your distractions are men and friends. Now, if you are married in a loving, committed relationship, then this one may not be for you as far as the men go. Or if you have friends that inspire you to boss up your lifestyle and y'all motivate and push each other to climb higher, 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 then this one may not be for you. But I want to say it's safe to assume that majority of the people who are watching this video are in the same boat as me. Okay, and men and friends have become a distraction in life from focusing 100% on myself and evolving and bossing up my lifestyle. So it's time to stay single, and it's time to distance yourself from friends. I'm not saying you got to cut everybody off. friends, cut the men off. But the friends, just put some distance between yourself and them. Let's just be honest here. Best friends and boyfriends are a distraction from focusing your energy 100% on you and where you're trying to go, the next levels you're trying to reach in life. And if you're a mom like me, okay, motherhood is gonna take up 50 to 60% of you, okay? Motherhood takes up a lot. So now you got a good 40 or 50% left over, and you're trying to divide that amongst yourself, your friends, and your man? No, ma'am. It's time to eliminate the distractions and spend the rest of the energy and the time that you have on you. Because you matter, you matter, you matter. Nothing is more important than you. Put yourself first. And let's be real. The quality of men and friends that you are entertaining right now is at a low caliber. And there has to be a part of you that wants to upgrade the quality of men that you date and upgrade the type of friends that you hang out with. Otherwise, why else would you want to boss up your lifestyle? Like, you have a desire to boss up your lifestyle. So the proof that the people around you are of low quality is the fact that you want to boss up your lifestyle. So to sum it up, stay single, stop hanging out with friends. Men are a distraction. If the man wasn't a distraction, like I said in the beginning, you would know, because he would put you in a position to boss up. You wouldn't have to be watching my video. You wouldn't be dealing with feelings of I need to boss up my lifestyle, because your man would already be in a position of a boss, and he would make sure that he put you in alignment to be in position of a boss. And your friends are not influencing you in ways to boss up your life. You might be the boss in your friend, and your friend group should always consist of people that are higher than you, that are striving to, your friend group has to consist of people who are doing better than you, period. And if you reach the point where you're doing better than everybody else, it's time to get a new friend group, or just accept the fact that this is as high as you're going to go with this group of friends, with this type of man. He has taken you as far as he's going to go, and the friends have influenced you as much as they are going to influence you, okay? So that's number 2. Focus on you, and focus on you and your children if you are a mommy, and cut out all other distractions. Eliminate them. Now, number 3, sacrifice the habits you are comfortable with and replace them with better habits. In order to get different results, you have to do different things. Where do you see yourself this year? What type of things do you see yourself doing? Do you see yourself binge watching TV? Do you see yourself gossiping on the phone to friends? Do you see yourself just chilling around at people's houses doing nothing, smoking, drinking? Do you see yourself just saving up money to go to the club on the weekend and hit the bar up and go out to eat? And do you see yourself sleeping in late every day and going to bed in the wee hours in the morning and not getting enough beauty rest? Do you see yourself working that same job, complaining about the same thing, talking on the phone for hours, talking to a whole bunch of different guys? If you see yourself doing that, then keep doing what you're doing, because that's the results that you're going to get. But if you want to boss up your lifestyle, then replace those activities with habits that you want to develop, with habits that the bossed up version of yourself will be doing. What do you see the bossed up version of yourself doing? Implement those habits in your life. Instead of binge watching TV, watch documentaries. Instead of gossiping on the phone, find you some mentors. Listen to some podcasts where women are talking about positive things that can impact and change your life and your mindset. Stop saving money for the clubs and start saving money for investments. Start waking up earlier and going to bed earlier. Start applying for new jobs. See what's out there. See what you can attract. Instead of going over somebody's house just to chill, smoke, and drink, elevate the experiences that you have when you get together. Go to wineries. Start having brunch. Start doing sip and paint. Go to a bookstore. Go to the park. Walk around. Breathe some fresh air. Stop talking on the phone all day long about nothing, and set a secret time limit of when you can talk on the phone for 30 minutes. And then when you look at your phone and you see it's been 30 minutes, y'all been on the phone, okay, girl, I gotta call you back, we gotta go. You ain't gotta explain nothing to nobody. And give your womb a break. Not saying that every guy that you talk to, you entertain, you sleeping with, but you know, just give yourself a break, give yourself some space. Stop entertaining a whole bunch of guys, especially if they're not bossing you up and putting you in a position to boss yourself up, okay? So that's number 3. Sacrifice the habits that you have grown to be comfortable with and replace them with new, healthier, more productive habits. All right, and let's get into this last thing. Look, it's cliche. I know you done heard it before, but it is what it is. It's 2023 and we can't go on living like we did in the old paradigm, okay? The 4th thing that you need to do to boss up your lifestyle is you need to get a side hustle. You can't have one source of income. Your 9 to 5 can no longer be your income, and you have to start making the transition from your 9 to 5 being your primary and or only source of income, okay? Get you a side hustle or 3. If your 9 to 5 is your only source of income, you in trouble. You in trouble, I'm in trouble, we in trouble, because my 9 to 5 right now is my only source of income. And if 2020 didn't teach us anything, it should have taught us that we cannot rely on just one source of income. We one paycheck away from having no paycheck, from living no paycheck to paycheck. So like I said, it's time to figure out a side hustle or 3 things that we can do on our days off, things that we can do in our spare time, things that we can do from our phone to make some extra money. We have access to the internet, which means we can reach millions of people at one time. There's no excuse for us to be relying on 9 to 5 anymore. The paradigm has shifted and we need to get into alignment with it. We want to boss up, it's time to put in the work. So sit down, create a list of everything that you know, everything that you're good at doing, whatever you can think of, and figure out ways that you can utilize your gifts, your talent, your creativity, your knowledge to make a little bit of extra income. Remember, it's a side hustle. I'm not telling you to start a side hustle and have the intention of becoming a millionaire in a year. No, I'm just telling you to do something to get some extra income in so you're not in a position where you're solely dependent on your 9 to 5. This is how you're going to boss up in life. Now, eventually it's going to open up other doors and avenues, but let's just do the first step first, which is create side hustle, okay? Hair, makeup. You can do 1 client a week, 1 to 2 clients a week on your day off. Do somebody's hair, do a couple of faces of makeup, boom. That's a few $100s extra a week. You could be making up to $1,000 a week or more, depending on the services that you provide and how much you price your services at. And that's just extra income working 1 day out the week. Virtual assistant. I want to really tap into this because you could be making money just from sitting at home on your couch, creating some content for somebody else's business for their social media pages. You could be making some money sitting on your couch, on your phone, checking and responding to emails, setting appointments for somebody, just doing assistant work that can be done virtually in your pajamas, okay? Or in the summer, when you get your summer body and you're on vacation, and on the island, you could be making some money at the same time from your laptop, sitting poolside with a margarita. You can start selling clothes. You can buy clothes from cheap. Everybody know about Alibaba and all the other vendors. Get you some clothes and resell them at another price so you can make a profit. Like I said, you're not getting into this side hustle to become a millionaire. You're getting in it to earn some extra income. So get creative, think outside the box. Like I said, make a list of things that you know how to do and things that you know, and figure out a way to use it to solve someone else's problem. And that's how you market yourself. So that's it for this video. I hope that it is inspiring you and motivating you and just opening up your mind to the world of possibilities and just how easily and how achievable it is for you to boss up your lifestyle. I'm definitely practicing what I preach. Like I said, I'm really about to tap into the virtual assistant thing. I'm working on my routine, making sure it's more productive. I'm in a season of isolation, so I've definitely eliminated men and friends, and I'm working on replacing all the habits that my old self is comfortable with and making myself get uncomfortable and do new things until they become comfortable and habitual in my life. So we bossing up this year. No excuses. Let's get to it, goddesses. Let's boss up so we can evolve into her. So thanks again for tuning into this video. Make sure that you like it. If you do like it, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and share with another goddess, share with a friend, and hit the bell when you turn on my notifications. When you subscribe, because I know you're going to subscribe to my channel after watching this video. Come on over, goddess, because I know you're going to like it over here on this side of YouTube. And let's do what we got to do so we can boss up our lifestyle, all right? I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. And like I said, I will see y'all on the other side in the next video.